Good morning. Okay, so I was trying to record everything in my Instagram stories this morning, and Instagram is being super finicky, and I really don't have time for finicky right now. I really just need to get ready, but I was talking about my skincare and how, I guess I'll give you a brief rundown since my last slide on Instagram did not load. We traveled for 2 weeks in November, and I didn't do my normal regimen while we were gone, my skincare regimen. I kind of, still exfoliated and cleansed, but at nighttime I was strictly using a calendula balsam because it's very thick and hydrating, and just, my skin just needed it because it was so cold in West Virginia. And when your skin is going through different seasons, and especially when you're getting cold, like, you need something a lot thicker, especially at nighttime. So I lathered in that, and then immediately following us coming back to Florida, I was sick for a good week and a half. So I literally did nothing with my skincare because I don't know about you, but for me, when I'm laying in bed with a fever, the last thing on my mind is exfoliating my face and putting retinol on. So I did nothing with my skincare. Besides, like, when I would shower, I would wash it then. But if we're being real, we're being real. So it just feels like the past few days I've been working out of the home a little bit more, and I've just been very intentional with my skincare, and it feels so good. I exfoliate and cleanse every single night. I just use an exfoliating sponge, and then I use a retinol serum and a retinol night cream at nighttime. It's retinol and vitamin C. And then in the morning, like what I just did right now, in the morning, I really don't cleanse my face. I just rinse it with water, unless, I don't know, I guess depending on my mood. But this morning, I just rinsed it with water, patted it dry, and then I go in with an eye cream. I have 2 eye creams. I kind of switch them. I have an Age Reversus eye cream, and then I have a Hyaluronic Aqua eye cream. And this morning, I used Age Reversus and put on my Aqua Serum Hydrating Drops, and then an Aqua Moisturizer. And my skin feels really, really good. So now that that has sat in my face for well over a good 5 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and put on my makeup, get ready for the day. So I always start with my Camera Ready primer. And if you don't know, we have so many holiday bundles on my website right now that are all 25% off. And one of the newest bundles is this combo. I believe it's $30, so it's about a $10 savings. You're getting this Camera Ready primer, which is going to give your skin a blurring effect, blur out any imperfections, hide your pores. It's a pore minimizer. That's why I personally love it. And then it makes your skin feel like silk. And then this is one of our newest items. It's a translucent loose setting powder. I used this for the first time yesterday. I did it live on Facebook, and it made my skin feel so soft. So I'm going to play with that again today. But first, we're going to do some primer. I just do about that much. And I kind of put it everywhere, but I do like to put the bulk of it right through here. This is my, like, biggest problem area, if you will, with my pores. So yeah, we have a lot of holiday bundles, a lot of stocking stuffers. Do I have one of these? One of the stocking stuffers that you can get are actually one of our new limited creamy eyeshadow shades, and they come in these super cute ornaments. My favorite mascara that I'm going to use today is one of the items that is 75% off, or 25% off. I'm so sorry. It's $17. That's where I was getting the 7 from. And it's normally like close to $23. Okay, so we've got a primer on, and now I'm going to go in with my absolute favorite VFX Camera Ready foundation, and I use a damp beauty sponge. Okay, so I'm going to do half my face for you first. My littlest one hasn't woken up yet, so I know that this will be, I'll probably have to stitch these videos together. When it comes to YouTube, I truly don't do any crazy video editing. Every now and then, I'll like edit in a website, but I don't do a whole lot. Now, what I mean by, like, having to stitch together, if my daughter wakes up, because I'll have to go get her, I literally just mean opening up a new app and connecting the two videos. I'm still not like cutting anything out, cropping anything. So you're getting real raw, everything fresh. I don't do anything crazy to my YouTube stuff. I feel like that is just one of those things that hold a lot of us back from doing the things. If you know, you know, especially in this industry, we just get in our head so much, and we think, oh, I can't do YouTube, can't have a YouTube channel because I don't know how to edit. I don't have a, you know, a preview. I don't have the ending. I don't have all the things that everyone else has. Well, you can just do a video, and content, like some content is better than no content. Because if your mouth is closed, your business is closed. And if your videos aren't happening, your business is closed. Okay, so as you can tell, I've been doing a dabbing motion with this. That is what I prefer to do. It might take you maybe a minute longer to apply if you want to do it this way. I just find that you get the best skin-like finish with this. So what I'm going to do right now is hold this up. And I did a screenshot of myself. So here is this side of my face. And there's that side. Then I'm just going to do one more little pump. Like that. It doesn't take much at all. My nose has been so red lately just because I was sick for so long and blowing my nose like crazy. So I am working out of the house just for the month of December. And I just started, I've only had, excuse me, I've had 2 days so far. Today will be my 3rd day. And then I work tomorrow as well. It's okay if I get a little bit of foundation on my hair because it's not, I haven't done anything with it yet anyway, so I'll be able to fix that. But so I am, just for the month of December, it kind of worked out perfect because I homeschool and been having evaluation done for my son, and he just needs different intervention therapies right now, obviously through professionals, and they are very, very expensive. So I just thought that, you know, through the holiday season, if an opportunity arises, I might as well take it. Because even if we didn't have the extra therapies, well, I don't know. I might have still taken it, honestly, because it's just a few weeks long. And I haven't worked outside of the home in over 4 years. Oh, hold on, my baby's awake. Okay, we're back. I have got her in here with me. I meant to check what time it was, but I think I'm okay. Isn't that coverage so pretty? And just so natural looking. There's nothing thick or cakey about it. Sometimes I think when we hear the words full coverage or photo filter finish, we think of this like super thick coverage, like Urban Decay coverage, like you can just scrape off with your fingernails sometimes. At least that's what I would think of. And it's not like that at all. Not at all. So now I'm going to go in with a VFX plumping concealer. So this is just going to give me some brightness under my eyes, and it plumps up your skin because it is made with an Indian seed plant extract. So there's that. And then I use my same beauty sponge, but I use the pointy part of it, and I just dab it all out. Just blending it. I especially like to be really gentle with your under eye area because, you know, it's delicate. So normally, you know, in the past, like I'm a certified medical coder, so that's what I used to do full time. And then ever since I quit doing that full time, there's been a couple of years since then where I would pick up a seasonal job, which is just for a few months out of the year where it's part time and I do it from home. And the past couple of times that I've done that, I was reached out to. You know, I wasn't actively looking. So once I realized, you know, how expensive things were going to be for my son, I was like, well, it's seasonal time, so it'll be easy for me to pick up something. And it was not easy. I did not have any luck with it. But I just took that as a sign, like, you know what, it's just not for me. And if you're close to me and you're, you know, used to hearing me talk about my coding stuff, like, it drains the life out of me. That's why, you know, I love pharmacy, because I get to talk to people, I get to interact with people, I get to help women, you know, with their skincare, with their makeup, with literally, and I help women with so much stuff. They just pop in my inbox, and I just get to talk to them. And, you know, it's always on your time, because you're essentially your own boss. Like, there's just so many perks to it, and it fills my cup so much. And then I would sit there and try to code, and I'm like, I'm going to poke my eyeballs out. This is not fun. I'm not helping anyone. You know, I'm a helper. I'm a helper. I'm people-y. I like my people. I wasn't talking, you know, you don't talk to anyone when you code, especially when you're working from home. You know, all my offices were always in Michigan or Tennessee. So this is a contour stick. And as you could see, I just very easily drew that on my face. And now I'm using a kabuki brush. I want to say these are like $6 or $7. It's a super nice little brush. And I use mine to just blend out. And I do feel like I am feeling a lot better. I was really worried about starting work so soon after being sick, just with how my immune system normally goes. But I've just been very, very mindful about what I'm eating and what I'm drinking. And that makes a huge, huge difference, right? If you're getting over sickness and you're going to start eating a bunch of sugar and drinking sugary drinks and just eating a bunch of processed crap, you don't be surprised if your body goes back downhill super quick. So just be mindful. Eat nutritious foods. Have warm soups. Have warm teas. I swear it makes a world of a difference. And if you're local to me, you already know which soup place I'm talking about in Rockledge. Oh my goodness. It's so good. But I'm not used to like prioritizing my life around a job. Excuse me. So it's like it's a really big difference for me. So my hours are always 11 to 7, which is great because it's not too early, it's not too late. But then on the scheme of trying to like do anything other than that during that day, oh whoops. It's really, nothing else is really going to happen. Clean that out. So the soup shop that I get my soup from for lunch, they're open like Tuesday through Saturday from 11, I don't even know, maybe 4. So I'm off. Next week I'm off on Monday and Tuesday. Monday is my birthday. And then, which they're closed. The soup place is closed on Monday. So on Tuesday, I'm going to have to go and stock up on soups for 8 days. 8 days of soup, because I'll work for the next 8 days straight. Either 10 to 7, 11 to 7, it alternates. And yesterday, Thursday and Friday, I was very, very fortunate because our sitter who's watching the kids, she had company, so she was actually coming to our house. What, baby? Okay. So it made it a lot nicer because I didn't really have to leave as early. I live 30 minutes from where I'm working. But starting today, I'll be taking them to her house, so I'll be leaving quite a bit earlier than what I normally would, which is okay, because again, it's only a few weeks, and I get to be, just in a different atmosphere for a little while, and, it is holiday time, so for the most part, everyone that you interact with is pretty friendly, and just kind of, happy to be out and about, so it's not too bad, as I say, as I'm getting ready for only day 3. Oh, and tomorrow I think I only do 11 to 6 or something. And when I worked so I'm working at K Jewelers right now. And I worked at K Jewelers when I was pregnant with my son, so forever ago. And my manager at the time, I got really, really close with him. And he's not my manager right now because he's actually been promoted since then. But my manager I have right now, I've worked with her. She was, you know, an employee when I was there previously. And so she is now my manager. But my old manager, who's a district manager now, he's coming in tomorrow to have lunch with me. So I'm super excited. I never see him. His district is Orlando now, so. And then, you know, as moms, we just are always busy with life. Life is always changing. Okay, so we've got some brown mascara. Super easy. Super easy. So in the beginning of doing my brown mascara, excuse me, I scrape off all of the product off the wand onto the little tube. And then I use a light hand. I'm going to have to turn my fan off because it's starting to make my eyes watery. Or I can at least move it. Hold on a second. We're going to go to eat it soon, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and dinners. So I was not prepared. Holy moly, you guys. I was not prepared for the dinner aspect, right? Which, mind you, I will cut myself some slack because I was coming off of a very intense sickness before I started going into work. And I like had no, I just wasn't thinking. And, you know, I get off at 7:30 when I get home. I'm tired. And yeah, so that's pretty much been, I'm trying to think. Thursday night, I actually ate leftover soup that I had already bought from the said soup shop. And, oh, before I do my eyes, I'm going to put a little bit of powder on. You know, I'd already eaten a little bit of this soup. Let me get, do I have a clean brush? I don't know if I really have like a clean, fluffy brush. This one looks pretty clean. Put some on my forehead. So I had soup, and then I don't even remember. I think Barry had leftovers, and I'm putting a little bit under my eye area because it helps with creasing. That's pretty much it. Maybe I'll do a little on my chin. It doesn't take much of this at all. Like a very, very little product is all you need. And then last night, like, I have this stuff to cook dinner, and I wanted to cook dinner, but I called Barry on my way home. I said, I'm so tired. Like, I don't want to be cooking and doing dishes until after 8, almost 8:30, and then doing bedtime routines. And I was just so, I'm like, I just really don't want to do it. And I'm super thankful for Barry because he doesn't care. He is very chill, very go with the flow. I could feed that man oatmeal for the rest of his life, and he would not make me feel less than. Like, it's pretty, that's a blessing to me. And so that's kind of how I felt. But he was like, well, we can do pizza. And he ordered my gluten-free pizza, so that was nice. Bring it to mommy. I can help you. Okay, so I'm just using the Magnolia shade in Glam Up palette. I'm trying to hurry. And this is just like a really soft ivory shade. So if you can't really tell much of a difference, that's why. You guys are probably like, okay, nothing's there. Nothing's there, Katie. Okay, so let's go in with, is this my pink one? Yeah. This is, so we've had creamy eyeshadows, right? We have a few creamy eyeshadows here at Pharmacy. Hi, baby girl. Okay, hold on just a second. Let mommy finish, okay? Okay, here, take this.
Okay.
And so we've had a few, and I've loved them. They're amazing. Creamy eyeshadows do not dry up. They don't flake off your face throughout the day. They stay put. Watch my Facebook Live from yesterday to see the cinnamon shade that I used. I think it's my favorite so far. But today I am going to use a softer pink, and it's called Pink Wish. So I did this is a easy shadow to apply with your fingers. However, my nails are long. Like, this collagen that I'm taking from pharmacy has been growing my nails like crazy, and they are very strong. So I can't do anything with them. So I'm just going to use a little brush. I feel like I have something in my eye. I do. Does not drive you crazy when you know that something's there, but you can't see it? Hey, baby. I know. Hold on just a second, okay? So this is my newest one. This is called Pink Wish. And these are only $13 on my website. Hold on, baby girl. Oh, you can take that one.
Can I take this one?
Uh-huh.
I can take that one.
Sure. Okay, that's good. Go look in the mirror.
Okay.
Pharmacy bans over 1,300 harmful ingredients from their cosmetics, all of their products, so it doesn't make me feel like, no, you can't touch that if she gets into my stuff, unless it's something that she's just completely ruining, you know? So I'm just going to apply this with my brush. I'm going into my inner corner just a little bit. How cute is that? I like that one a lot. And I'm just putting it on my lower lash. Or my eyelid. My lower eyelid. If I could speak.
Mommy.
Yes, baby girl.
What's this? What's this?
That's a brush, baby. That's an eyeshadow brush.
The eyeshadow?
She loves makeup. And I know it's just from... Because she always... That's my job. This is my full-time job, I should say. Oh my goodness. I like that. Okay. Okay. Let's do one more thing. I'm going to go back into my Glam Up palette, and I'm going to grab this little shade right here. It's called Buff. It's just a really pretty khaki color. And I'm just going to lightly put this right above my natural crease because my eyes are more hooded.
I'm done.
All done, baby? Good job. Let me see. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty, Coco.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
What? Oh, man.
We painted her fingernails the other day. So Pharmacy has a new fingernail polish. They dry like a gel polish. And I put those on her. I just did the tiniest little layer because I was just thinking, you know, this is going to be a disaster. But I did the tiniest layer and it dried so fast. I put her right in front of a fan. Careful, baby. Okay, so that's all that I'm going to do. Oh, pick that up, please, honey. That's okay. Thank you. Okay. Oh, you want some too? Just one. You want that one? That one's a pretty one. I know you love pink. See, I think that Buff and this pink look really pretty together. You guys have to let me know what you think. Some of you are new to my YouTube channel, so please make sure that you like and subscribe to all of the things on here. Like the video, subscribe to my channel. I know I don't have to say stuff like that on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, there is another little brush that I want to use if I can find it and like pray that it's halfway clean. It's got darker colors on it. I'm gonna try to take those off. Here, you can rub it on mommy. Mommy's pants are fine for that. Okay, so I just got a little brush and I'm gonna go in with that same Buff shade and put it right under my lash line. Just for a little extra. You don't have to do this. I don't like putting eyeliner on the bottom lash line because I feel like for me, whenever you have hooded eyes, it closes your eyes up too much. But you can still do something very subtle with a Oh, you want some more? Okay, baby. Let's do, here, let me get you a different brush to make it easier, okay?
Okay. Mm.
Put a lot of pink on there for her. All right. And I'm not going to do any eyeliner today. Just going to go in with my mascara. So this is my favorite mascara that is 25% off right now. This is one of our holiday stocking stuffers. 25% off while supplies last. And that is for influencers as well. So if you are someone that is here just for your personal discount, you get 50% off as it is, but then you also get the sale prices as well on top of your 50% off. And, you know, just a disclaimer, when it comes to someone being here for their personal use, 1, there's no judgment from me, and 2, there's no pressure from me, okay? We're all here for different reasons. If you tell me you're here for the discount, I'm going to leave you alone and you're here for the discount. If you're someone like myself who's here to make really good money, then I'm going to help you make really good money. There's a very big difference in how I operate, how I communicate with you. You know, you obviously don't need me to check in with you and help you with trainings and all of that stuff if you're here for a discount. I'm not going to hound you. I'm not going to tell you that, you know, I'm not going to try to be all up in your ear saying, I believe in you. You could do this. You'd be so great at it. Because I probably do think you'd be great at it, but that's not how I spend my energy. I'm not going to spend my energy chasing people who don't want to be here for those reasons. But when you can get a 50% discount, you get a 50% discount, and I'm all for it. And there's no monthly fees or yearly fees. With that, it's just you sign up for your $19.99 and automatically have a discount, which is pretty amazing, if you ask me. So this is my love. Double Lash Extend Mascara. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now always go in on my lash line just a little. Okay, it makes a very big difference. I'm not going to do my lips on here because pretty much all my lip glosses are in my purse. It feels super weird to be carrying a purse right now. And a lunchbox. I do take my lunch. Obviously, I've been talking about my soups nonstop. I feel like I should be doing advertising for them. This is probably the most boring part of someone doing their makeup, right? At least for me, because I'm normally a mess, and I'm normally all over the place, making a mess, blinking my eyes a million times. But it's all right. I'm trying to, so I cannot get my wedding ring off my finger. And I don't know if I'll have time this morning, but I'm going to pretty much just ice my hand. If I do that, I can take it off. And I'm going to have it, well, I can professionally clean it in case. So if you're local and you want your jewelry professionally cleaned, I can do that for you. But I'm going to have mine sent out to the store and have it re-rhodium. So my wedding set is white gold, and you have to have it re-rhodiumed every so often because it's regularly yellow gold, right? And they just dip it in white gold. That's how that works. And what else? Oh my gosh, you guys. So when I worked there before with my son, I didn't really care to like be around all the jewelry. I just didn't. And in fact, my husband actually bought my my wedding set while I worked there. I knew he was going to. We just knew we were going to get married. But I didn't know when he was going to propose to me because I was a terror when I was pregnant with my son. I was just mean all the time. I really was. I feel like it's one thing if a guy is like, oh, she's just mean and blah, blah, blah. No, I was mean. I was very mean. And I just didn't really care about jewelry. Like, I didn't care about nothing but food. And so it really didn't bother me to, like, be around a bunch of jewelry. But now, I'm like, I had a little bit of downtime yesterday, and I was trying on different things. And one of the guys that I work with, he was like, have you ever put on a 2-carat ring? And I said, no. And he's like, oh, you have to do it. And he handed me a 2-carat, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need a 2-carat. But the cool thing about that, so, because my husband was like, well, how much is that? Because obviously it sounds like a lot, you know? But the cool thing is, if you already have a, if you already have a set, like I already have diamonds, trade-in value. So this is a Leo too. So I really, really like the Leo set. And it's funny. So my manager now, I told you she was an employee when I worked with her almost a decade ago. She's actually the one that sold my husband this set and upgraded him, because the set that I wanted, there's nothing wrong with it. But, you know, keep in mind, like, I really am not like a huge jewelry person. I don't know anything about diamonds, the clarity of them, or anything like that. I didn't care. I had picked out this little set that was $1,300 for the band and, like, the wedding part, or the engagement ring and the wedding band. I just didn't really care. And when she saw it, she's like, oh no. So I had showed him when he came in, and she's like, okay, but let me show you this. And that's what he got. So I still think that that's funny. But anyways, I'm going to hop off of here and finish getting everything ready. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will make sure that this is linked to my Instagram story so you guys aren't missing out, and have a great day.